I want to welcome everybody to this beautifully Jewish trip to Malibu. Um, Last year we went to Paris and had an amazing tour of Paris virtually, and now we're going to have an amazing trip to Malibu. And from what I could see, it's blue sky as far as you can see. It's just blue and sunny and beautiful, and it gives me a lot of hope for what we will have here on the East Coast, where felt like a very, very long winter. So. With that, I want to welcome all of you and welcome our special guest, Limor Pinz. Hello, Limor.
Hello, how are you?
Good, good. So where are you today? Tell us.
I'm in JHome, Malibu. This is the Judaica store of Chabad of Malibu. And I'm right here. I'm going to spin my camera a little bit so you can get a glimpse of our surrounding.
Oh, oh my God.
And behind me is the door for the store, and it's a glorious, beautiful blue sky day in beautiful sunny California.
Wow. It looks so, and those couches are just like calling to me. That would be a really good place to knit.
Yes, and people love to enjoy. It's a very relaxed atmosphere, and everybody always feel like they are welcomed and they can just rest for a minute, read a book, find a gift,
It's
do
amazing.
tefillin, whatever they need.
So this is an unusual kind of Judaica store. Firstly, I mean, I don't know about where other people live, but where I live, there really aren't Judaica stores left, and which is just so painful to say and so sad. And it used to be so nice to be able to go in and browse. And I guess it's another thing that's like fallen by the wayside with the internet. But you're in a very special Judaica store because it's a kind of partnership in your community.
It is. So actually, we started the store during COVID, and we had a hard time getting anything shipped to us because the whole world was shut down for, I would say, a year or more, but at least in the very first few months. And we were just coming up with the idea of reaching into our community of artists and see if we can get this going. So we did, and there was an amazing reaction both from the artists and from the community. And it's a wonderful kind of like shared space by different artists that let their creativity flow, and they're able to share their Jewish identity and create things that are close to their heart, their tradition, but make it with a special spin according to our surrounding that is like blue and beautiful and ocean inspired, and also more of a modern interpretation for Judaica.
I'm sure it is the only store like it in the whole world. Just makes me want to
I
be there
hope.
even more. It is. And so, were you part of Chabad at the time? Like, are you in like a Rebbitzin, or how did you come to?
I'm not a Rebbetzin, but I've been part of this community for about 15 years, ever
Wow.
since I moved to this area. And Chabad owns the store and owns the whole property and building. Upstairs, there is the school, the preschool, and also the synagogue. And the rabbi and his family, the Rebbetzin, the rabbi live upstairs on top of the synagogue and the school. And it's just like a very, very special location. So it makes this Chabad very unique. It has a more relaxed atmosphere. People don't feel like they need to be preppy. Uh, and ever since I joined, it was when I brought my kids to Hebrew school. I never left, and I became, tightly knit with this community that is really special. And I'm a designer in my background, so along the years I did different design projects for Chabad. And when COVID came along, I knew it's the Rabbi Long dream to have a store, and he said this is the time. And everybody was raising their brows, thinking now nobody buys anything. People are worried they'll die. But no, we were turning it into a positive thing, and it was wonderful to be busy with creation in uncertain times.
You're speaking to people who really, really feel that, and you can see nodding as you say it. How did the community respond to the store, even though it was COVID?
The community response was amazing because even though it was COVID, Chabad was one of the only things that were like still doing like all kind of like bakes, challah bake, ham and tashe making, whatever that was the season, they were still doing it. So they would just do it outdoor. We literally like use the outdoor space of the store and put like table and people were wearing masks, but they could feel like they're in community and part of a bigger thing and not just tucked in their own room, not to be allowed to go anywhere. So it was immediately amazing. And also people could not really go far because it was like you didn't want to go into a mall, you didn't want to go into a closed space. As I showed you before, we have like those big doors here
Mm.
and we can open both of them. And it's a very interesting, fun feeling of inside out that we have, that you, even when you're inside the store, you feel like you're merged with the surrounding outside. So it's quite magical in the summer, which is every day here, because now I think it's like 78 degrees or 75 degrees.
Wow.
Um, we can take few of our little tables outside. We had a clothing rack. So it's nice. So people usually come and visit this area because we have the iconic Malibu Pier across the street. And when they see the sign from across the street of Chabad of Malibu, they just say, wow, what a cool location. We have to go check it out. And when they come closer, they see there is a gift shop with Judaica, and it is just wonderful because they're so excited. They can immediately pick up some souvenir and take something from the smallest item, like a little kippah that is embroidered, that I can show you later a few of those examples, to a bigger item like a Seder plate, but something they cannot find anywhere close to them. So it's really like heartwarming. We always usually get a lot of tourists from all over the world, but also all over America, and they say, oh, there is nothing like that in Florida, or, oh, we also belong to Chabad, what a great place, but we don't have that store, or London, or wherever they come from, France. Of course, this year has been different. We just don't get as many visitors we usually do ever since the fire. And that's kind of unusual for us. So again, we have to rely on our community again and create events and bring them in, and also for them to feel like a sense of normalcy after a very difficult time.
So I want to talk about that, and I want to say that we consider us part of your community, and we're going to share this interview and all of your beautiful things because we respect the skill and time that it takes to make beautiful Judaica, and we love it, and we want more of it, and so. Yeah, it's the year for a new Seder plate for me, and I'm very excited about what you're going to show us. But before we do that, I wanted to. People may know your rabbi. It's Rabbi Levi Kunin, right?
Correct.
And you may have seen his photo just as the fire started. There was a photo that went viral. That was a picture of Chabad rabbis carrying Sefer Torahs from the Chabad, and I see nods. And as soon as I saw that picture and saw the name Kunin, I work with his brother on the Simchat Torah Challenge, and I was like, this family is incredible. This Chabad, I already love everything that's happening in your area with Chabad, but I just was so moved by that photo. And then I actually had wanted you to come to the Tablet Hanukkah Bazaar, and we'd been in touch, like, because I
I
just love what
remember.
you do, and I do think it's like just such a unique. It's so unique and beautiful. So tell us about what happened beyond the picture that we saw. I mean, the reality of that had to be
Wow.
incredibly painful. Tell us
The
about it.
reality was crazy because we're very nearby the Palisade, and actually Malibu has neighborhoods that are bordering the Palisade. Some of our members go even to this Chabad and also to the Palisade, depending on the activity, because it's so close by. The fire have started in the Palisade, and within that night have spread so far all the way till Malibu, and it was just insane. People left in a hurry of like 20-minute warning, like the the fire marshal knocked on their door. They could not really gather anything. And most of those people did not come back to a home because their home are ashes. And this side of Malibu, where the rabbi and Chabad of Malibu is, literally few houses down the street from us, which is Las Flores. It's where all the burn has burned off. Where we are today, actually, we had a prior fire 6 weeks earlier in December that was right behind the Chabad house. And again, it was spared in a like magical, by God, literally, and it didn't burn, but it burned all the brush behind us. So when the fire came the second time, it was only stopped by the old scar because there was nothing to burn. That's why it didn't burn this building and this area at all, because it already has been burned 6 weeks prior. So thankfully, we were spared here on the second time.
I want to just make sure I understood that. What was the barrier that stopped the fire?
So the barrier was the old fire scar from 6 weeks prior in December that was starting in Pepperdine University, which is just to the right of us, and went all the way till Las Flores, which is a few, really like one traffic light away from us, very close. And it's burned the hillside. In that fire, there were maybe only 5 houses burned. So comparatively very small, but this area was quite spread. And it's literally burned the entire hillside behind the synagogue and the rabbi's house and stopped right there by the fire effort, of course, fire people effort. But because it was already burned, all the brush and the greenery were burned, when the fire was blowing really hard on January 7, it didn't burn anything else because there was nothing to burn. Those things were already ashes and there were no tree or shrubberies at all. People whole front and backyard were burned at this point. So they would just like have their house, but nothing green outside. 6 weeks were just not soon enough for people to rejuvenate their yards in those areas. And that's what saved this entire side of Malibu and Chabad house.
Incredible. It's
Miracle.
incredible. You're never more grateful to have an ugly yard than you were this time.
Right.
So how did the community, how did it impact Chabad Malibu? The building was still standing, but that wasn't enough for Chabad to just sort of stop and say, well, we're lucky we have a building. What did the
So
Chabad?
even though most of our community have suffered terrible losses, Chabad right away, like maybe next day, decided that they're gonna do some donation center. They opened the next door space, which is used for classes and any other kind of activities that we do for the community, like lectures, meetings, etc. And they started to fill it up with wonderful people that donated different things. It was mostly new, and anybody that needed it could just come and grab whatever they need, which was just like incredible. Uh, for me, for example, I was very lucky. My house wasn't burned, but I was away from my house for 2.5 weeks. So while I was away, I was able to come here, take toiletry, towels, a new sweatshirt, because I also left with very few items. So it just gave all those people, the one that lost everything and the one that just didn't have access to their stuff, an amazing opportunity to get whatever they need.
That's
From like toys to, I don't know, like new suitcases, luggage, like everything. I also like couldn't really dig in my attic for my suitcase, so I left with ridiculous type of bags, and there it's day after day, and you keep carrying all those silly bags. So they said, "What are you doing? Just take a bag." I said, "Oh, I feel bad. I didn't have my house burned." They said, "No, no, no. You're not in your house. You're a victim." So yes, they're very amazing and heartwarming people like that, and they do everything they can to help the community at all times.
really beautiful. It's really special. I can't even imagine what that would have been like to feel that all around you and to not know that it was really over. I mean, it didn't, that was like watching it from afar. It just felt like, okay, is it contained? No. Is it over? No. And now here it's somewhere else. And all it takes is just one little little ash
Crazy.
to blow into a dry place, and the rest is history. It's really incredible that you could have that community in a second kind of time of emergency, starting in the time of the pandemic and then now again in the fires.
Exactly.
It's beautiful.
But like always, Chabad is always here for their community and they really put them first. I think they were not even living in their house at the moment when they started all those efforts, and they would drive here daily just to support their community.
Beautiful. So I'm dying to see the stuff. Does anyone want to see what's in this beautiful shop? Okay, we want to shop.
Okay, Tonya. Tanya, how do I do that? Can I flip the camera, I wonder, in the
You on a
Zoom?
computer? You
I'm
can
not.
face, you can maybe face just bring your computer to show us the shelves.
Okay, I'll do
There you
that.
go.
So
We
I'm
see
gonna take
beautifully.
you
Yeah.
around, coming from the outside in, and this is our store, and I'll get closer to show you stuff.
Ooh, that's what I want. Look at that.
So everything is ocean inspired. For example, this is our ocean mist cedar plate. Or actually, this one is ocean mist. It's kind of have like a little sparkly details, and the little cedar plates are like shells. Hopefully you can see.
It's beautiful.
And we have a Ficoman cases. We have this cedar plate that has the little Hebrew simanim on it. This beautiful one.
Love it. Is that the Adama on the corner? I was eyeing that one.
This one.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love it.
And then we have a matzah plate.
Oh, beautiful. I love the star. Is that a driftwood? Can we see?
That's actually, it's ceramic, like linked chain star
Wow.
of David. And then we have like different like stones with different inspirational quotes or them, or tree of life.
Oh, beautiful.
And we keep the look very organic. We have a lot of candle holder for Shabbat candles. Can you see that?
It's gorgeous.
And also some marble. I'll take you to the another area where we have other stuff. Also, we have this, I don't know if you can see, we have a fish platter that is also a good sign for Passover. We have beautiful upholstery pillows that are like designer pillows with vintage fabric, either antique rug from Jerusalem or matte cloth. I don't know how much you can see. Let's see.
Yeah. Can we see that fish? Can you go slow? Wait, go
I'll
back.
go for this fish.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a lot of fish here. So this is actually a menorah. We have this
Wow.
cute dove menorah, and we have another fish menorah,
Wow.
which is what's nice about a lot of those things. You can use them year round.
Gorgeous.
And this is also fish. That's why I was asking. We have a lot of fish motifs here. In the print, actually, we have a little bit of a fish there.
And this is a vintage fabric?
Vintage mud cloth. So it's woven in very narrow sections, and then it's connected.
Love it.
And then we have like several different artists. We have Sarah Shai. She makes this beautiful, like inspirational quote. Can you see the Shema Israel?
My Israel, sure, sure.
Okay. We have like menorahs in the shape of Israel. We
Oh,
have
I love
incense
that. Wait, can you
candles.
go back? Can you go back?
Yes.
Because
So we
we
have
could
this
even hang this on
menorah.
the wall when we're not using it.
Absolutely. And that's the idea with this little cord here.
Love that.
And then we have like little incense burner. One of them is in a shape of a challah.
Ah,
And I'll show you more. We have this beautiful cedar plate, which is a Star of David cedar
oh, I
plate.
love that. What's that one called on the website?
I think it's Star of David cedar plate. And it's by Monica. We have different artists here. This is not cedar, but this is Rosh Hashanah cedar
Mm,
plate with all the
beautiful.
simanim. So we have an English version and we also have like an Hebrew version. And I'm gonna go towards this table
Wow,
with the turquoise. It's very popular color here.
so
This is
pretty.
a lot of Kiddush cups and candle holders.
What is that with that looks like a bagel on the table?
Oh, that's actually flower bud vases. So you fill water and you can put just the buds.
Wow, love
This
it.
is also a another Kiddush cup set. Oh, Rabbi is here. Rabbi,
We met before. Yeah, we did.
can you see?
He's busy.
It's always an event here. We always meeting people. So we also are very known for our challah covers. We have a big
Wow.
variation. Or a Kiddush cup with the saying Borei Pri HaGefen on them.
English.
I love the
We're doing
floor.
feeling.
Yeah.
Rabbi Levi, this is Tonya Singer.
Oh, hi, Tanya. How
Hi,
are you?
nice to see
With a
you.
lot of people.
Yes.
Thank you
Very nice to see
for
you.
the
Very nice to
tour.
meet you.
We're so happy to have this tour.
Yes, thank you for doing it.
Our pleasure.
And I'm going to show you around here.
Oh, wait, what are the Hamantaschen?
Those are the most adorable magnets. And we have the challahs and bagels and different things. Those are the little bagels.
Wow, I love
And
them.
they're your fridge magnets, and they're $18. So super
cute.
cute for the season, or challah is every season, but usually around Purim we sell a lot of the little hamantashes. Super cute.
I
And
love it.
then that's our challah covers. And then we have more modern take on a kiddush cup as well, and those are um, the fish tea light candle, Shabbat candle set. So it's
Sure.
a tray and two little things for candles. What else? More challah covers. We are getting here into our Pesach area. So we have those beautiful part the sea matzah cover.
I love that. That's so
And
pretty.
it comes with a matching afikoman cover and also a matching runner, which has the pasuk in it. The pasuk is so beautiful and you can see it. And then we have another style that is this one. And
Wow.
this one say, בכל דור ודור חייב אדם לראות את עצמו כאילו הוא יצא ממצרים. So, very, very good.
Tell us what that means, Limor, in case we don't.
Oh, okay. In case we do need a reminder, since we have hostages, that means that every generation, a person should view himself as if he's the one that came out from slavery in Egypt. And I don't know about you guys, but I think about our hostages daily. Like it's the first thing I check in the morning when I wake up, and it's the last thing I check before I go to sleep. Is there any progress? Is there more people coming? And I think this year, more than ever, we feel like our people are really like they're slaves. They're somewhere else and they're trapped, and we have to save them. And we will never feel good or free without doing that. So I want to show you some more unique stuff
Wait,
that we
I'm sorry,
have.
Limor, one quick thing. The runner, what does
Yes.
the runner say? You don't have to open it, but what does it say on the runner?
Oh, it says the same thing. Oh, the runner is a different pasuk, which let me read it to you. It says, let me try. ובני ישראל הלכו ביבשה בתוך הים, והמים להם זומם מימינם ומשמאלם. What that means, it's what God was saying when the sea parted.
Wow.
So basically, what was happening, the miracle of the sea breaking. So that's the verse that is written on this runner. It's so pretty. It has all the ocean color. I'll open one up because it's really magnificent.
Is it made by a local artist?
It's made by a local company. I'll try to open it up and turn my phone.
Oh, wow.
It's beautiful. So there is the sea, and then like people of Israel.
It's crazy because if I walk out your door, I'm walking into the sea, right?
Yeah.
Into the
Without.
ocean.
She asked you.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear.
Limor, if I walk out your door, I'm walking into the Pacific Ocean, right?
Absolutely. You cross the street and you're right there on the most iconic beach. It is beautiful.
Wow.
Absolutely beautiful. We're spoiled. We already take it for granted, but every day that I come here, I feel very, very blessed because being in presence of water is magical. It has a special energy to it. We even have cups that have the Baal Shem Tov saying on them. I'll show you guys. When a person encounters body of water, he needs to be feeling blessed because water is a sign of blessing for us in Judaism.
Beautiful. I love that. That's,
I want to show you
that's a
something
good way to
small.
get yourself to drink water, which I'm not so good
Exactly.
at, but to remember what a blessing it
We
is.
also have this bottle that says L'chaim on them.
I love that. That's a nice gift.
Very nice gift. And I want to show you what people come to the store and just pick up. Sometimes it's our Chabad of Malibu kippas.
Gorgeous.
And we have this in cream as well.
Beautiful.
And very inspired by the ocean. And then our cups that says Amen on them.
Your picture froze, Limor. Uh-oh.
Are you back with me?
It's not moving. Is it moving
Uh-oh.
for other people? No. Oh, no.
Hold on. Why? Oh, can you see me now?
Yes, you inspired me to
Okay.
drink water.
Oh, I guess I need a drink of water. I want to show you a few other things. We have several artists that certainly make much more than the others in this store. One of them just happened to walk in. Her name is Sarah Shai, and I'll walk next to her.
Hi there.
Hi, Sarah. You made the
And
Shema Yisrael, right?
you made this from Israel. Yes, I
Yes,
just showed
yes,
them. And
yes.
also, I will show you one more item that she made. She made this beautiful cedar plate.
Oh, wow. Oh,
And it has a matching plate for a matzah.
I love the way she attached the letters on it.
I know, it's beautiful. Do you want me to go back there?
Yeah, let's ooh and ah. Look at that. That's so pretty. Wow. I love
We
it.
also have some original art that has all Hebrew in it. And I want to mention also Michelle Geft, which is one of our artists. She makes most of the jewelry. I'm going to move there next. But she also writes Hebrew teaching books. So this one is Aleph Bet coloring book. And this one is the Read Hebrew book.
Amazing.
I want to show you some of our beautiful jewelry.
It's amazing. There's one.
While you walk, we're getting questions, which, do you know how much the table runner costs?
Of course. Let me check. The table runner is 70. And the
Beautiful.
matzah cover, just to get like a feel for it, is 25.
Very well priced.
And I think the afikoman is 28, the little pouch.
Love that. You also have a question, how do you decide what to carry in the store?
So everything that is in the store, we prefer if it's Judaica inspired, but we wanted to have this feeling of the ocean, of the beach, and the lifestyle here. We wanted to have this clean, modern look. So basically, we did try to work with artists that are not local, but we figure out that it works way better for us when we work with locals because it just works so well. Because if somebody wants something but in a different color, they can quickly turn around and make it for them. And just the feedback is so much more immediate. And many cases, they even know them. So it just works really well.
Beautiful.
Anything else I can show you? Oh, I want to show you the jewelry. The
For
jewelry
sure.
is
Yeah, we'd
really
love to see
unique. So we carry silver and plated gold, and everything is like, this is a Star of David with high in it. This one is engraved and it says Anila Dodi Vedodili.
Beautiful.
And another Star of David. We have something that we created for the store. It's made by Michelle Gift. It says Shamayim, Maim, Yam, and in translation on the other side, heaven, water, sky, and it has a little shell. And
Wow.
that's
How
really,
much is
really
that?
popular in our store because it's
How
very
much
Malibu, but it's also especially Jewish.
How much is that?
This one, I'm gonna check.
I feel like we're QVC, you guys.
136, 136. And then
so
we have the
special.
modern high that is right here.
Nice.
We have the Bohemian Hamsa.
Wow.
I'm gonna show you a little bit more. We also have um, engraved rings and a lot of bracelets and a lot of things in turquoise, just whatever invoke the feeling of like vacation and Malibu. Even our mezuzah looks like ocean.
Mm.
I want to show you through our mezuzahs.
Because I love it.
We actually, that's one of the things we gifted people and also sold a lot this month because a lot of people relocated and they needed mezuzahs. So we are kind of short. We have those mezuzahs that a local artist by the name of Michelle, she also makes the jewelry. This is actually drifted wood. She is a surfer, so she collects it on the beach. Can you see?
So pretty. Yeah. It's
She collects
amazing.
it on the beach and then she inserts in the little glass tube a little elat stone and then she put a jewelry on it.
Wow.
Very, very special. We have a variety of different khamsa. This is actually a menorah and a khamsa.
Wow.
Oh, hi. Hi. How are you? I'm okay.
Wow.
Khamsas are very popular gifts. Then we have a little cute challah
Oh, that's so cute. I love that. The little
keychains.
keychain. It's very cute.
And then we have a really cool line of clothing we designed for the store. I designed for the store. This one is the surfing rabbi. This one is just a long sleeve t-shirt with the Chabad of Malibu logo and more of the surf and rabbi in a hat. And our Lechaim t-shirt. Then we also have some really super cute stuff for babies. So little bibs that says Lechaim or onesies with the Chabad of Malibu logo. But then also more spiritual item like a baby blanket that have Birkat Kohanim on it.
Beautiful.
Or
Can
a
you,
new
can you say what that is in case people don't
Birkat
know?
Kohanim is the Kohanim blessing, is the blessing of your children. And then we have like a little receiving blanket and it says Mazal Tov Leuledet Habat.
And
For
what is
the
that?
of a girl, baby girl in Hebrew.
Beautiful.
And little baby cup, L'chaim. I want to quickly show you through our head. So we have an artist that is also a lady in our community that make all those handmade fedora hats that are beautiful. They
Wow.
each have like unique details. They're torched and like jewelry is added to them and some stones. They're
Wow.
really, really like spectacular.
Wow.
So if you wear a hat or cover your hair, why don't you do it in style?
Wow.
And then we have very popular bracelets that have the different Hebrew saying, either in Hebrew or English. So this one, ahava, which means love, but also the same thing or similar. This one, ve'ahavta in English. Ve'ahavta or shalom or modeh. Or just like hamsas and hearts are super popular here.
Beautiful.
I also want to show you a cute menorah that we have, which is our bagel menorah. This is more of Sarah Shai work. It's
Can
a
you show
chaim
us the
lelo-
bagel? Sorry, can you zoom out to the bagel again? That's really cute. Very cute. Okay.
And I'll show you more of our hits. We have high energy, L'chaim, best Saba, surfing rabbi. Shalom, shalom, high energy, etc.
Have this for your dog.
I want to show you one more area.
What? Did your dog have a crate?
Okay, we just had somebody like trying to select their stuff. I wanted to show you this jewelry as well.
Like a really.
For example, this one says Shaddai on it and Het with the Star of David in the
Can you lower the
background.
camera a tiny bit? It's hard to see. There you go.
So the Het with the Star of David and Shaddai
Wow.
on the front, or just like the eye.
I put it on the couch and she ground it.
This one is the peace dove. Then the other side say peace with the vine. Those are also 136 and they're gold plated, very pretty. I want to show you through the jewelry more because we have quite extensive collection here. This is the sign, Star of David, fishtail with eye, map of Israel. This one is super unique. We sell a lot of that one. It's the map of Israel and it has the verse that when God gave the people of Israel our land, inscripted on the back of it.
What does it say?
The verse when God gave people of Israel the land of Israel, that's what he said.
Wow.
So it's really beautiful. A lot of the men like the highs in different size. Then we have really tiny like hamsas. And we have some special other jewelry that is sterling silver that say different things. This one, Eshet Chayil Mimtza, Chai, Chazak Ve'ematz, Shalom, Tree of Life, Emet, which means truth. We even have like little kids jewelry, which are $18 with Hamsas and Star of David that are not silver, just like look like. And that's like makes a nice gift for kids.
Great.
I know, I'm just like.
We have talit and also we have a tefillin
You're fine. Thank you so much for the.
case and a talit cover and some talits.
That's why.
I want to show you one more cute thing. We have
Okay.
the rings that you put on your, it's like little markers you put on your wine glasses with Jewish symbols.
We put those on knitting.
Oh, good idea. So
Oh,
those for just comparison, it's 36.
very nice.
Okay, I'll do this later. What else can I show you guys?
Stay with me, care for this one, and my friend told me it's 55.
Gorgeous. Look at that
This
turquoise.
is 75 street when I do.
Beautiful.
I think this
Is everything on your website?
Yes, everything that you see here is on our website. If anybody has any question, we're happy for them to contact us through Instagram. So they need like better picture or anything like that.
And how does shipping, how do you calculate the shipping?
I think it's a fixed rate that it automatically added to each shipment.
Very good. Very good.
I can't remember if it's like smaller item 25 and bigger item 45. I can't exactly remember, but was set up a while ago and it kind of makes sense.
That's great. And so how does the store benefit the artists? Do the artists?
Okay, so this merchandise is actually all on consignment, which means the artists make it, they don't get anything for it until it sells. When it sells, they actually give 20% to Chabad, and that's all Chabad want to keep. And it's basically to cover the expenses of running the store, running the merchant account, etc.
Beautiful.
So really, really beautiful thing, because I know sometimes as artists, you put stuff in consignment and they want to double it or more, and then I don't know, sometimes you don't ever get paid, but here in Chabad, they're very good. Every beginning of the month, they send checks to all the artists based on
Incredible.
our sales report.
I would love this model
So-
to be everywhere that there's a
I
Chabad.
know.
This just is the smartest thing. And I hope that the word gets out and this becomes something that supports Jewish artists and
I know.
supports Chabad, and it just makes so much sense.
It makes so much sense. And I do want to point out that the store has not been selling a lot lately because it's been very quiet. We have the PCH just like a little bit north from us, literally like one traffic light away, closed for indefinitely until they clear all the debris, which I don't know why, but takes forever. I know it's like 20,000 houses, but it seems like there's no thousands of trucks leaving there daily. It's more like several trucks. So that's really affect us. We used to get all our tourists coming from the city side, and it's very, very quiet here. It's mostly locals right now.
So you created a way for us to donate to the store.
We do. We have a way to make a donation, and I think you can send the link, right,
I
Tanya?
put it in the chat, yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So this can go to all those families that are in need, that still are, just struggling, having hard time. And by you supporting the store by purchasing, it will affect every single artist that is in this community that has been really through a very difficult, bumpy new year.
For sure, for sure. Well, I mean, there's a lot of things that I really like. I mostly want to be there, but I know I can't be there right now. But I think there's got to be a trip in the future.
We have to
a
have you
Jewish
here,
trip.
Tanya.
Between Malibu and there's an amazing, I don't know if it's still there, yarn shop in La Jolla. I'm seeing a trip,
I'm
manifesting a
sure, I'm
West
sure.
Coast trip. Yeah, next winter. This is enough of this. Enough of this.
I know. So whenever it's too cold for you guys, I'm inviting you to visit Malibu. It's always beautiful here. And when we have a rain day, everybody complains because we're not used to it, but they stop complaining now because, like I said before, water is a sign of blessing and we need lots of it. So we're very grateful for each rain day we get. Just not too much at one day.
Yeah, I get it. Amazing. Is there anything else that you would like to share with us?
No, if anybody has questions, I'll be happy to answer. I want to show one more piece that I think is very
All right,
special.
get your questions ready, everybody.
This is a wall art piece in the shape of Jerusalem or Jerusalem city. I think it's
Gorgeous.
very special.
Gorgeous. And what's above it with the white and yeah, what's that?
So we have shofars, and this is just like a lantern. You can put a candle here.
So
And those items are actually for Rosh Hashanah, so you can put honey in there.
oh, beautiful.
A little honey jars. And as you can see, the store is buzzing right now with people,
Yeah.
which is nice.
We have a question about what is the length of the necklaces? It's not on the website.
Which one? Is there a specific one? I think they vary between 12 to 16. Let's say those ones, I think I want to say they are 14 or 16. And it depends. There is the really long necklace. I'm wearing it too. It's the dove necklace, these ones. Those are very long, but all the others, they're more of a normal size. But if you have a question, you like a specific item, you can just send a question through the website or through our Instagram, and we will be happy to assist you.
Thank you.
It's really helpful when you send a screenshot so we know what your question is about.
That's great. Other questions? Beautiful. It's such a beautiful store. Thank you so much for everything you do and for being available to us and taking us shopping today.
I do want to take you to one more area I didn't take you before, which is our cards, our greeting cards. We also try to keep those Jewish.
Wow.
You're not aging, you're brining. I'm so happy I scooped you up. This one, just like different blessing, bracha, mazal, zgula, which means prosperity, good luck, health, etc. This one is high. Those are also local artists.
Gorgeous.
Ani ledodi vedodi li,
Beautiful.
or like Hebrew, or which means light, or
Beautiful.
or pomegranate.
We can never have too many pomegranates.
I know.
And what was that? Sorry, were those the matzah covers that you just walked by?
These ones? Oh, no, there was somebody shopping while we were talking for like 10 of those Shabbat Shalom challah covers. So
Beautiful.
people are using them either for challah cover or for netilat yadayim for Shabbat.
Very nice.
They're kind of jumbo size, so right now it's folded and they're all a little different. Trying to open it and show you.
Beautiful.
Let me actually lay down so you can see.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
I also was about to show you, but this lady bought all of them. This is our Natla hand washing cup, and it says Al Netilat Yadayim on it.
Love it.
But we also always carry the plain one, and we should get more this week. So this is the last one left right now. We also have the bamboo one, which is this one. Al Netilat Yadayim.
Very nice.
And also, I know you would appreciate, but we have a lady here in our community that does all the knitted little
Of course.
hand washing. And she also makes some challah covers that are all knitted. I'll show you. So this is her variety.
Oh, beautiful. And how do those sell?
Those sell great. And she makes us those baby blankets,
Wow.
all like in cotton natural weave. And here,
Beautiful.
opportunity to also show you our Chag Sameach challah cover and some more cups and a beautiful Star of David bowls.
Those are so pretty, the bright blue.
Yes, we also have like things for Rosh Hashanah, so like Shana Tovat challah cover, and we have a very cute game. It's actually, how many? I think it's 10 games in one of like Hebrew learning games. It's a board and like some dice and different instructions for kids when you're teaching them Hebrew. So really wonderful.
I love it.
Too bad you cannot smell. It always smells amazing here. There's always some incense or candle burning. So it's really like very nice.
It feels good. It feels good just seeing it. It's like soothing colors and beautiful things, and I can feel how much like joy it brings you. Just
is.
Yeah, it's amazing. I'm looking, any other questions from our group? All right. Limor, thank you so much for giving us
Thank you
this
so very
beautiful
much.
tour. And we're going to stay on if people want to just show things they're working on.
Okay.
And you're welcome to stay, but I understand if you need to get back to the shop.
Okay. Thank you. I
Thank
will.
you so
I do
much.
have to. Thank you so much. I
Thank you.
appreciate you visiting in with JHome Malibu.